Manitoba. Hello, I'm going to start out, Rusty T here, Friday. I'm going to start out showing you some more of my guns. This here is a Paris Uberti Cattleman Patrons, okay? And these are exact replicas of Colt 6-shooters from the Old West, made by Uberti, an Italian company. Okay, and I had them made 38 caliber or 357 Magnum if you want to get crazy, all right? And these are very nice firearms. And this, my holster I had made by Red Dog on eBay for myself. It's a double rig, and these are replicas of Russell Crowe's holster in the 410 to Yuma or whatever time that train was. You see here, except I had it made as a double rig because I like to do both of them and shoot targets two at the same time. Okay, here's what the fake TV news has devolved to. Hannity says something crazy. So Don Lemon plays the clip of Hannity saying crazy stuff. Then later Hannity plays the clip of Don Lemon snarking on his clip. And he snarks on that. And Tucker thinks that's funny, so he plays that clip. And Chris Cuomo plays the Hannity Lemon, Hannity Carlson clip, which makes it to Rachel what goes on Laura Ingraham so she can cackle at it, etc. ad nauseum. The Rusty Report. We have broken the news. Well, and the fix is in. Barr issued a bullshit memo today outlining his plans to release the Mueller report mid-April in redacted form, including Rule 6E. Rule 6E, the fix is in. A complete whitewash. Rule 6E allows the Attorney General to redact any negative references to people who were not indicted, to redact any evidence of crime, to protect unindicted people or anything negative about them. Got that? Rule 6E. So he will redact anything that might reflect negatively on individual 1, the president, who cannot be indicted, plus Don Jr., Ivanka, Jared, his entire family, which was not indicted, redacted. So every reference that might reflect negatively on the president and his family and anyone else who is not indicted already will be redacted, removed before Congress even sees it. We will never see the Mueller report if Bill Bagpipes Barr has his way. What else? Rusty T. Gotta calm down a little bit. Lots going on. Nancy Pelosi said the Bill Barr conclusion of the Mueller report is arrogant and condescending, and we don't need you. Oh, snap. He better be careful of those lobster clap claws. We don't need you. People, we got to understand this thing. The Trump campaign did not collude with Russia to interfere in the 2016 election. Russia did everything it could to sway the election to Trump. They did not need his help. Indeed, it would have ruined their plan to collude with the Trump campaign because they knew that was conspiracy and would lead to his impeachment. So the Russians swayed the election all by themselves, okay? That is what the Mueller report means. Fine. It does not exonerate individual 1 from conspiring with Russians on his big Trump Tower Moscow deal. The one where he gave Putin the $50 million penthouse as a sweetener, or bank fraud. Jared took money from Qatar to get out from under 666 Fifth Avenue, and now he commands the Saudi army. Ivanka is signing shitty purse bag deals with China as we speak. Anywho, Jussie Smollett. Let's get to the real news. The city of Chicago is demanding he pay back $130,000 they spent on the Smollett hate hoax crime. Good luck! We'll never get that back. Plus, individual one has called for a full FBI DOJ investigation. Great, how much will that cost us then? Or another $500,000? Oh, so we can finally stamp out gay black actors staging fake hate attacks so they can get a raise on their boring, unwatchable, overacted, overwritten, overproduced, overwrought, overhyped TV shows. Hey, if you really want to stick it to Mueller, appoint him special counsel to the Smollett investigation. Let's have 3 years of that. Betsy Devos floated that idea about cutting Special Olympics, right? Okay, so individual one just comes out and goes, I am funding Special Olympics. I am going to fund it. I am funding Special Olympics, like it was some idea he just thought up. Does he think we're retarded? What else? Vicky Ward, the sultry blonde Brit author of the explosive new book, Kushner, Inc., Greed, Power, Corruption, has been making the rounds. She was on Cuomo, and she said, well, remember when individual one first took office and he got mad at Qatar? And we have Air Force bases there. They're our number 2 ally behind Israel, but individual one is trashing them. Well, Vicky Ward says that Qatar had agreed to help Jared get out from under his stupid 666 Fifth Avenue deal, but they backed out at the last minute. Qatar backed out at the last minute, so Jared is put in charge of the whole Middle East, and he has Saudi Arabia send troops to the border of Qatar on his behalf. Jared is commanding the Saudi troops. They were so scared. Qatar ended up bailing out Jared with almost $1 billion. And did I mention Vicky Ward is hot? What else? If you want to be endlessly entertained, check out the train wreck. That is the Alex Jones Sandy Hook video deposition that just went up on YouTube, where he's being deposed by the lawyers representing the parents of children killed in Sandy Hook. He was claiming it was a hoax. Oh my God, bearded Alex Jones is just utterly destroyed in the deposition. It's a series of him denying he said things, followed by the lawyers pulling up clips of him saying them in front of him. He's fidgeting. And he starts sweating, and he makes less and less sense as it goes on. And despite himself, he continues defending the hoax. Oops. And he forgot his topic hairspray. So he looks stupid. That's about it. The Brexit vote failed for the 3rd time, so Theresa May is powerless, and Great Britain is thrown into disastrous turmoil. Nobody knows what's going on. It is a clusterfuck of epic proportions. I suggest they start building a wall immediately to keep people in.